Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Back for another Rangers post game.
Yeah.
And thank God, a win.
Yeah.
A win, which means the Rangers are officially on a point streak.
Yes.
So, let's get this right out of the way. Lots of things surrounding the Rangers with the, we'll just talk about this briefly because I'm sure everyone's heard about it who follows hockey. Tony DeAngelo on waivers. There was a situation after the overtime loss against Pittsburgh on Saturday, and our lights just flashed.
Wow, we're in the middle of a snowstorm.
Yeah, it's just put on and off. So yeah, Tony DeAngelo was placed on waivers today, so he's no longer going to be playing for the New York Rangers. I guess there was a feud after the game. I guess a punch was thrown. This is all I've heard. It'll never be confirmed. Obviously, the Rangers don't want stuff like that getting out. This is just what I heard. Tony DeAngelo and Georgiev never really saw eye to eye from what I heard to begin with in the AHL. So Tony D on waivers, and he's out. Colin Blackwell was out for this game with an upper body injury for 7 to 10 days. Heedle's still out for a couple of weeks. Jack Johnson was day to day. So the Rangers bring up Bieto on defense and Bodinsky, I believe. Brodzinski? Somebody on
Brodzinski, I think.
On the fourth line. And other than them taking 2 penalties in the game, each one took a penalty. It was all right. Rangers beat Pittsburgh 3-1. And the Rangers, they stole this game, I think. Shesterkin stole this game. He had 25 saves, 26 shots. Keontae Miller made a huge block on a shot where I forgot who it was, goes around the net on a wraparound on Shesterkin, and Shesterkin was down and out, frog style on the ice, wide open net, and Keontae Miller comes down to make a massive block. Huge block from Pittsburgh tying this up.
That would have changed everything.
Yeah.
Had he not done that.
It would have, it really would have.
At this point, was it 1-1 at that point, or 1-0?
It was the Kreider had just scored.
Oh, okay.
So it was 2-1, and Pittsburgh was really pressing. Rangers looked like a different team in that third period.
Yeah.
During my stream, I was upset. The Rangers don't look like they look like they were just there for like the first 2 periods. Pittsburgh scores, and then thank God Kevin Rooney gets a goal on a delayed penalty. It wasn't a pretty goal. It wasn't a highlight reel goal. He was on the side of the net and just stuffs it in against Smith. So good to see him. That's his second goal, another fourth-line player coming through. Power play, Kreider. Kreider gets a tip from Adam Fox on a screen tip. So good for him. And the last seconds of the period, Panarin cashes in. He had a goal and 2 assists tonight with 2 shots. So good for Panarin.
Yeah, which made it a win more than just one goal.
Technically,
it was barely. There was like half a second left.
Wasn't a 1-goal game. So it was 3-1 Rangers. It might as well have been a 1-goal game because the tension that I felt during that last 2-3 minutes of the third period was unbearable.
Yeah.
So Rangers finally get one from Pittsburgh. Finally. So like I said, besides the players that I named who stood out, I thought everybody played like a pretty solid game. Rangers' penalty kill in this game was outstanding.
Yeah.
They took 6 penalties. I'm pretty sure 6 different players took penalties in this game. And the penalty kill came through. I know Pittsburgh, they still are a force to be reckoned with on the power play as far as like Malkin, Crosby, Rust, Gensel, Kapanen, all those guys. Letang, I think he's injured now. But all these guys can score. They have weapons on the power play. And Rangers rose to the occasion, killed off 6 power plays. Outstanding. Yeah. Outstanding for the Rangers to kill off 6 power plays. I didn't like it. I was like pretty much biting my nails the entire time, every power play. Every time the Rangers did something great, somebody took a penalty. I guess that's just what it is. They get the job done. And just, like I said, I think they might have stole this game tonight. They didn't skate very well for the first half of the game. They really didn't.
Yeah.
And they kept Pittsburgh to 1 goal. So, I'm just glad they got the W after the whole Tony D fiasco. and the injuries and everything and the 1-goal losses, it was just nice to get this win. The Rangers needed this win. They need every win.
Yeah.
Especially as a young group. Like I said, if they're having troubles on the ice with these 1-goal losses, last thing you want to do is go in the locker room and watch 2 of your players going at it.
Yeah.
So you don't want to have troubles off the ice either.
And that's what we were saying. Maybe that's what they needed. Maybe there was like negativity there that was just adding another layer of the problems to it. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. No, we weren't there, but
you're probably right. Just now Tony D is gone. He's always been a hothead. Like I said, I wish him the best wherever he goes. Yeah. Someone's gonna pick him up. Right. He had a breakout year last year, 15 goals on defense. Someone's gonna get him. I wish him the best, but he just wasn't fitting the mold for the Rangers. He's been warned before. After the first game, he slammed the door. I've heard on other teams he's just he's been an issue. Like, he's just a hothead. So he's out. So it gives the Rangers some options. Maybe they'll call up some people. Maybe they'll keep the guys they got, the 2 new guys they got. So we'll have to see. I'm sure Jack Johnson will be back. He was day to day. He's more of a veteran than Biedo. We'll probably throw him back in the lineup when he gets healthy.
Someone got hurt tonight.
Brendan Smith took a pretty serious hit on.
Did he come back?
I'm not sure if he came. I don't think he came back in the game. He took a big hit. I forgot who it was on Pittsburgh, but big like blue.
Cavell.
No, it was like started with a V, Varev or something like that.
Okay.
So anyway, he took a big blue line collision with somebody, and it looked like he got the worst of it. And I don't remember him coming back at the end of that first period. So it means the Rangers might have been cycling 5 D-men that entire time, the rest of that game. But yeah, just a gutsy win for the Rangers here to come out and play the way they did, and then ramp it up in the third period. To play the way they did, to take 6 penalties, and not really play the greatest for about 2 periods, and then to come out third period full blown and to steal this game from Pittsburgh. And like I said, Shesterkin made some great saves. Keandre Miller saved a goal, definitely, which forced Pittsburgh to have to pull the goalie eventually, obviously. And then Panarin nets one with like a second left, maybe a half a second. So it was a gutsy win for the Rangers, and we definitely needed this one.
Yeah. One quick thing. There were 2 times when the refs did not call very blatant plays on the Rangers, and I was worried that they were going to fall apart. Yeah. And I don't want to blame everything on Tony D, but maybe there was negative outbursts before about that. I know I would get aggravated as a player, but I thought they were going to crumble once that happened. And they didn't. And they kept going.
Zibanejad almost like on a partial breakaway gets hooked. I can't even explain this hook.
It was like way up under him.
No call of the play. Somebody gets boarded from behind before, and in the Pittsburgh zone, no call on the play. And unfortunately, it all worked out. It all worked out.
Yeah.
But this is what's going to have to happen with these refs. We've seen these refs a lot. They're on restricted travel just as far as the players are. So some of the Zibanejad one was a little egregious. It was pretty blatant. He was being hooked ridiculously. I think even when he ripped away, the guy's stick was still tucked on him. So it is what it is. It doesn't matter now in hindsight. The Rangers won the game 3-1.
I'm just glad they just kept going.
Yeah.
It didn't let that affect them.
Yeah. It was just a third period. They looked like a completely different team.
Yeah.
They took advantage of Pittsburgh in that third period. Pittsburgh had multiple chances to score goals in this game, and Shesterkin, he made a couple of really, really good saves. Nothing absolutely crazy or anything, but he did what he had to do.
Yep.
And then, like I said, Rangers will walk out of here with a 3-1 lead, and we'll be back to work on Thursday. I think we'll go back for the next one. So, guys, thanks for watching again. Let's go Rangers.
Yeah.
Officially on a point streak.
Yeah.
Even though the last one was an overtime loss, but this one's a win.
Yeah.
So thanks, guys. Peace.
Bye.